What's old is new again as the Calgary Flames hired Darryl Sutter as head coach again. This is Instant Analysis presented by Tylenol Rapid Release Gel Caps. Rapid release for rapid relief. Eric, Darryl Sutter spoke with the media today and said that he's got some unfinished business in Calgary. What'd you make of that, as he was obviously referring to the Stanley Cup final run of 2004?
Yeah, he's spoken often about that memory that he had walking out of that arena in 2004 with Jerome McGinley, and just the heaviness and sadness and disappointment that he said would live with him for a lifetime. And today he said, I've got some unfinished business here. I've got a debt to pay. And he was referring to the three of the former owners who hired him back in 2002, Doc Seaman, Harley Hotchkiss, and Bud McCabe. They've all passed away, but their memory lingers, as does that night in Tampa Bay in 2004, where he fell a couple goals short.
Eric, we know how tough of a coach he is. That seems to be exactly what this underachieving group needs. Can his methods work? Some have questioned it in the past. We know how firm and how tough he can be. Can it work now in this generation with this group?
Well, that's the question. That's the first question I asked him. Can that old school approach still work, or do you have to change the way you go about being a coach? And he said, basically, coaching all still boils down to one thing, which is understanding the players and building relationships with them, understanding when to push, when to pull, when to walk arm in arm with them. And he says that's his gift as a coach, is understanding people very quickly and knowing how to get the most out of them. And that's what this hire is 100% about. Brad Treliving said there was only one guy that I was looking at, and he has one job, and it's to light a fire under this group and get more out of them, to maximize the potential of a group that we all know, I think, has a whole lot more to give.
Brad Treliving also mentioned in his media availability that he had talked to Darryl about this in the past, and you mentioned it moments ago when it was about getting the most out of star players. He feels he's got the ingredients here in this Flames locker room to make a run at the postseason and have some success in the playoffs.
Yeah, and he says you build championship teams up the middle, and he loves the center iceman on this team. He loves the goaltender. He's always been big on defense. It's always been a defense first kind of approach with Darryl Sutter. He loves the addition of Chris Tanev and Mark Giordano. So he thinks the ingredients are there for this team to have some success, to first get in the playoffs, and secondly, finally have some success there. And, again, this whole day was all about letting those players know this is the coach that's going to be here for the long term, for at least 2 or 3 years. He signed a 3-year deal, and there's no more excuses. There will be no more coaching changes. The revolving door is closed. You either get along with Darryl Sutter and figure out a way to do this, or else you're probably out the door as a player.
Time will tell, and time is ticking. The Calgary Flames players better buckle up.